What is going on, everybody, man? It's time for Goatama. Now, last night I was going to do this, man. When I got home, I was going to do this. Got home from work, man. I was tired. I was like, but you know, I was so hyped for Gintama, man. And I don't even know where it came from either. I wasn't listening to any soundtracks in the car. I wasn't even thinking about it at work that much. I just got hype over. I was like, I'm ready, man, for this episode. Then after that, I ended up flipping, I was watching a little bit of Khan's Twitch stream, and then I read the Gintama chapters, 623, 624, did a double to that, and I said, all right, it's time. Then it took like hours to render that chapter, and I wasn't able to experience the episode, because if I were to do it the way I did before, where I would look at my television's on, what the heck? I just noticed my TV's on. Has it been on all night? Wasting power out here, man. My bill's gonna be off the roof. I didn't even notice it was on, or it was off. But yeah, it was on. But yeah, so got home, and all that happened, and I was like, holy flagners. Because if I were to do it the old way, you know, how I used to do for the old Gintama live reactions, for the old JoJo Parasite, you know, those reactions before I got the QuickTime player. For some of those reactions, I had to watch them straight off the television, because my computer wouldn't work sometimes. So, you know, just watching straight off the television, but it wouldn't work because in order to use my camera and put it on the television, it would require my computer still. So I was like, man, what is gonna happen? So I was like, man, and then last night I started feeling sick again. So I said, you know what? Maybe let's wait until morning time. So morning time rolls around, and son, I'm just as hype right now, man. I'm just as hype right now, and I'm ready to watch this episode. The time has come. Now, before I get into the episode, I think I put the wrong link down there yesterday in that one hype video, man, because I was so hype, yo. I just put on a random thing. So today I'll make sure to put in the description the actual the actual link to my alternate Gintama channel, and we'll see how that goes, man. But yeah, that'll be down there below. So far I've only made one video, the Joy 4 reunion anime manga comparison. Definitely expect ones for I want to do one for the Zura fight, though that might have to be split because the Zura fight's pretty long. So expect one for the Zura fight now for a couple of different scenes, you know, from then and out. Maybe one for the Gintoki and Bato fight, maybe one for the stuff that's about to go down in this episode, and stuff like that, man. But definitely expect that to be a very frequent thing, the anime manga comparisons. I'm thinking about doing both. I'm still thinking about it, about doing both, doing the anime manga comparison, actual comparing, you know, manga and anime side by side on that channel, maybe doing a discussion on this channel, but we'll see where that goes. But right now, let's get into the greatest, the GOAT, the awesome sauce, the king, Goatama. Let's turn on the QuickTime player. All right. And then I hit the wrong button, yo. That's how hype we are out here. Okay. Yes. All right, let's go ahead and start recording. QuickTime, start recording, and let's play. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at Takasugi and Ken! Dude, these panels were done so well in the anime, man. 10 years ago, I would have killed you. I'm going to be paying attention to this opening very, very clearly, because I was told yesterday by Albarazara that there was a change in the opening, and I didn't notice the Pakuyasa one the first time either. So whenever I rewatched that episode, I saw that in the opening too. So I'll be paying a lot of attention here. Let's see. Yo, today's episode is gonna be sick with the freaking Kagura greatness, man. Yo, for well, never mind. I was about to say something, but I don't want to spoil anybody. Oh, he's back to regular again now. You know, it's really interesting how different the Rakuyo arc is being perceived and critically acclaimed by the anime watches compared to the manga, because when it was going on the manga, oh snap, Sugi's in this portion now. So that's what it was. Sugi, look at that piece. The Kihei Commander. But it's really interesting how this arc is being so that must have been the only difference, right? Part 7. Paths. Part 7, man. That's a legendary part. Steel Ball Run, but yo. That's the Weird Uziya soundtrack. Gintoki. Alright. Kagura, Shitpoche. Zura. Aye. Takasugi's freaking voice is orgasmic, man. Don't die yet, buddy. Never played nice with that moron. Okay, but nice and short, so translate it properly this time. He's basically saying he wants to. Hey, I wouldn't mind seeing it. Screw it. Screw it. I feel him though, man. It's phlegm season, son. I feel you, Kotzer. I really do. Then Sugi didn't even build it up. Sugi just look at this aura by Takasugi, man. He's gonna knock somebody out. Oh, look at Sakagoto. He just keeps spitting on him, man. Why? Stop bullying Sakagoto, man. The fool doesn't breathe sugar all the time. Freaking Takasugi. Brush my teeth. They're the ones you need to be spitting at right now. Yeah, man. Stop spitting on my Sakamoto. So students of the Honorable Shoka Sanjuku School are all enemies of the state now. That's something like a country. The man. They thirst. Damn right. Look at why is his voice so deep? Who once split up because of you? I've now gathered again here for you. To be erased by you, show you. This dude's a savage. Sugi. You knew about Utsuro? Yeah. Maybe, maybe not. You know, it's like kind of like one of those things to where, you know, Takasugi. Yo, I hear the song, but if anyone will capture a man so strong, kill him easily. That was weird. It'd have to be Sensei himself. This thing paused for a second, couldn't handle the greatness. Flipping hell. Yo, they're using the GOAT soundtrack. The more precious the burden, the heavier it is to carry. One of my favorite soundtracks in all of anime. The kind of samurai you want to be. But he lost. Look at Gid's face. My mind was made up a long time ago. Takasugi always had that suspicion, man. Let's destroy this rotten world he built. Dogs. Like they'd stop now. You're damn right they would. Look at these two, bro. When Gin and Sugi fight together, it's just, it's heavenly, son. You can't compare it to anything else. It's holy. It's biblical. The Marao theme. Dog. They gotta keep showing the 519 panel, man. Their paths would never again come together. Oh man, they're using the Marao theme. Seeing them work together like this, man, almost brings a tear to your eye, dude. It really does. Especially after seeing the whole series. That's why our paths converge once more. Look at Sugi, yo. He's such a savage. I need a Gintama game, man, where I can do this. You know, give us like 4-player co-op. We'll go in there as the Joy 4. You know, I call Takasugi Hatsuki, man. I call him, man. If the game comes out of that, that's who I'm using. That's who I'm using. Azura, dude. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, this song really fits this part. Look, yo, Gin is a beast. He puts his hand in the middle and blocks with Lake Toya both sides. And the cannon's right in his face. I love this part. Yo, Sugi protecting the man. But even if it's only momentary, if we can go back to being Yoshida Shoyo's students once more. Dog! Massive explosion here, man. And not Michael Bay style either. This one is warranted. How does it feel to be a liability to a guy who just left a sickbed? Facts. It sucks. This is sick. Yo, look at this scene right here. Their hair flowing in the wind because they're majestic, they're holy, they're hot. I mean, what else do we need? We have those 4 on our side. The generation of flipping miracles out here, man. I can't get over that. Where's Kudo Kono at? Where is he? Another one of my favorite soundtracks. Why not use them all? Yo, the art in this episode is god tier, dude. Look at Sugi. You know, if I wasn't recording, if I was not recording with QuickTime, I would have screenshotted that all 4 of those. I can race hell with those pugs. Yo. I love 21 Ghosts in the Graveyard. This is one of my favorite soundtracks. Dun, 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 dun. This is a legendary sound. I always call it the Shinsengumi soundtrack, though. Gintoki. It's time. It's time! Yo, from here on out, I mean, the arc just gets better and better. It's kind of crazy how... Kagura, man, will support our country's future. Let's go! We'll be alright now. Go for the people you truly want to protect right now. Y'all lost your vibes? Natsugi's running like Naruto. Don't let anyone else take his head. And the flashbacks. Yo, this episode is gold. Next time the country or whatever won't matter. Greatest fight of all time. And come for his head alone. Yo, this I thought last week's episode was gold. I'm only halfway through this one. And they're standing by to take care of our friend. Dog, that was sick. I love this final part. Yo, that ripped. Yeah, the art this week might be better than it was last week. Legit, like, there's been amazing. Look at Sura. Yeah, the art is no doubt better than last week's. The joy, God. Here he comes, by the gods. Oh, bro. This man's dying out here. I'm also your student. Let me perform one last act of loyalty for you. Umibozu desu ka? You have height, bro. Look at this man. They don't even know. They aren't even ready. He just tossed a bowler up there. Why not? Screw it. Ah, Muto. This is hell? Is it hell on me after all this? He doesn't have any hair. The man's lying. Only a bit on his stash and his eyebrows, that's it. Oh, man. This music. Look at these bodies, man. Let's have a proper father-son fight, yo. The only way I know to show my love and hatred is with this thing. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Oh, man. Beast King shearing my ass! Now this is a real beast. Dun 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 dun. Give me pose of the living legend. Yo, this dude is so sick. The 7th Division Commander. Your stupid son. And then look at the size of that blade. It's the Buster Sword out here, man. That's gotta be the transition cue. Yep, I knew it. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Oh. Wait, where's this episode gonna end then? Don't tell me it's gonna end with... Look at the art this week is God tier. And this might be the best art in 2017 thus far, which is insane because the Zura episode had amazing art. Look at this! Look at these panels! Look at this cowboy's sick, and he's... Damn, that hurt. Look at this! Did you see that with his hair flowing in the wind? Yo, the art this week is superb. By the gods, it's better than usual. I thought they went all out for last week's episode. But not this week's episode, man. Jesus Christ. Look at these facial expression. Look at that. He has the umbrella in there. Don't point sharp objects at people. You gotta live a relationship, man. Father-son style. I'm back from hell to fight you. Baldy. Don't call me Baldy. There we go. Come here, go ahead and dad. And he sends him right back flying, yo. Look at this art on Kamui. Yeah, this episode has to have the best art thus far in this season, no doubt. The faces are too clear, too well drawn. This might real deal be better than the manga from an art standpoint. This is really good. The universe's worst father, son, fight the savages. Yo, when their eyes go white, you know it's sick. And they're just like, you know you're a badass when you're fighting with umbrellas and you're nasty. Look at this. The fight we've always wanted to see. We both with Kamui in the anime. Kamui. Flashback. Go strong. Look at me, Yuibosu. I've grown strong. He's punching the hell out of him. I've grown strong enough to kill you. Oh, but Yuibosu's like, none of that. You lost your pops. So go back to being a beast once again. We're not father and son tied by blood here. We want to prove we're stronger than the others. That's the relationship, man. We're just two male beasts. The thoughts of Kagura, man. I forgot about this panel. To being just a family. I forgot about that panel. I forgot that instead of Yuibosu, he imagines himself, and then on the other side is Kagura actually pulling go. I forgot about that panel, guys. I really did. Freaking hell. Flagnards, man. Whatever the old man wants. The stupid son won't stop anymore. God, this episode, bro. Let's hurry. I was about to go down easily, but the Haru-sama would never ignore them and retreat. Yeah, no doubt. The art this week is the best in the season thus far. I don't care. Bar none. We can still go back. He kicks the hell out of her. Yo, Amy Bones is having none of that. None of that! Your family doesn't exist anymore. And you see Kamui's white eyes, man. The older brother you knew doesn't exist anymore. The father you know won't exist soon either. I thank you, sister of mine. Here comes the Kagura panel. Here comes the Kagura panel. The beast may awaken once more. Come on. Because the studio doesn't exist anymore either. And she kicks sweet chin music. Dude. The soundtrack. You haven't grown strong at all. Kagura! My daughter! Freaking hell. So you're sniffling and putting on a brave face. You're the same old crybaby brother of mine. Freaking hell, dude. I love this freaking thing. Shit. This soundtrack is perfect, son. And their legendary headbutt. So, come back to us, Kamui. And she punches the shit out of him. What if all the other men should be raising their fists against? You should be pointing them somewhere else. And Kamui comes right back, man. This is how they bond. This is how they solve their problems with the fighting. They're Yato. And you hear the punches in the background. Yuibosu is just watching this go down, man. Oh, I know how this episode ends. Oh, Jess was right. Jess was right. Jess was right. Look at that piece. The Sephiroth theme. Oh, it's over. It's over. God, I'm slobbering. I need help. I need oxygen. Oh, shit. Flagnars. Yo, he's coming. Listen to that theme. The final boss theme. Let's go. Yo, next week's episode. Next week's episode. Puppy! God, no! The panel! I'm still shocked at the fact that they outdid themselves from last week. Because last week, as good as it was, there was still a couple of art, many pieces of art and animation that weren't on that level. And I thought they were going to go all out for last week's episode, because last week's episode is what they were building up for the whole season. But no, this week's episode, from an art standpoint, is the best Gintama episode that we've had all season, period. I mean, did you see some of those panels, man? I mean, that legit might have been better than the manga. I'm dead serious. Dead serious. Yo, that was sick. That episode made me proud of the anime. That BNP for the win. Yo. That Kagura and Kamui. No, but you mean Bones coming in, yo, the theme. And they did the panel right, yo, the fire around him. He's Bones with the umbrella, and Utsuro just standing there like a boss, like he's Sephiroth. I gotta watch next week's preview, because next week has to be the flashback. It has to be. It has to be. It's gotta be. There's no way. There's no way it's not. To go to a woman, I risk my life to court. Yes, Master of Code. That's right. Yo, next week's gonna be sick. The mysterious babe who makes a cameo in the OP. Watch out. Actually, it feels like the endings are totally spoiled already. Yes. I know, guys, when it comes to Rocky art, thus far, I've seen so many people that are anime only telling me that this arc is their favorite arc thus far. And last week's episode was their favorite episode thus far. And the sad part about it is, like I said in last week's thing, this isn't my favorite part of the arc yet. When we get to the final portions of the arc, that is what sets Rocky apart from every other arc for me. And I'll tell you what, if the anime continues to do this well, the Rakugo arc might just end up being, honestly, one of my favorites as well. Like Shogun Assassination cannot be untouched. But man, yo, if they give me episodes like this one, if they continue to give me episodes like this with that quality, if BNP gives me my favorite chapter and one of my probably third favorite chapter in all of Gintama, is the chapter that pretty much ends a particular portion of this arc. And if they do that chapter correctly, let me stop the recording right here. If they do that chapter correctly, then by God, that'll end up for sure being one of my favorite episodes of the entire series, no doubt. But if they continue to give me this quality, God, this episode from beginning to end was godlike in all aspects. They got the soundtracks right, the voice acting was on point. The art was on point. I could not even think about just one minor detail that they missed. They really went all out for the art, and I'm impressed. BNP. BN flippin' P, and they nailed it. God, when they chose that soundtrack for the Kagura and Kamui, I gotta rewatch the entire thing. I'm a huge fan of the Kagura and Kamui type of stuff. That's why Shogun Assassination for me is so godly, because I've been waiting for Gintoki and Takasugi and Kagura and Kamui for so long. So now getting it here again, but this time, it's Kagura's grown. Yo, you laying this back down. When that panel's one of my favorite panels. When Kamui stops, his fist is right here, and Kagura kicks the flipping Flagnars out of him. Amazing. Awesome sauce of an episode. Like I said before, this to me was the best episode thus far this season. Period. I last week with the Legendary Joy stuff, but nah, this week's episode, as an overall package, was the best episode of 2017 thus far. Period. It was great. It was phenomenal. This week's episode was GOAT, and I can't wait for next week because next week's gonna have freaking awesome sauce. Goatama's too good. It's too good. It's too good. You guys have been awesome today, man. Thank you so much for watching. Goatama, man. Awesome sauce of an episode. I can't even begin to explain how good that was, man. Holy flag nards.